Hello, thank you for joining me. My name is Elizabeth Kelly. Today I will be presenting a proposal for a support group. The support group is intended for Black women who work in predominantly white institutes in higher education. This concept for a support group for Black women in higher education was created from an idea that was executed through a treatment group proposal plan. This plan was done by creating an outline that curated both historical and personal data to support the claim that there is a need for the support group. Through past journal articles, it was noted that Black women who work in higher education often do not have a hospitable work environment. This proposal outlined the need, desire, and execution for this type of group. This proposal was broken up into two parts, the first part being the need for the group along with the execution plan and how the function of the group was going to support the people involved in and out of the workplace. Rationale for the need within the community. This group is needed because Black women make up a small demographic of faculty and staff in higher education. The mental strain they deal with is often overlooked by their peers. The purpose of this group is to create a space for Black women who work in higher education in predominantly white institutions. The group will help address issues of physical and mental isolation that these women face. The feelings of isolation and erasure in these systems is due to the systemic racism that is ingrained in the structure of these institutions. While physical insecurity is less evident, psychological and economic vulnerabilities persist. Microaggressions, tokenism, impostorship, and racial battle fatigue attest to the psychological torment regularly visited. Evidence-based relevance to social work interventions. The group approach works for this type of intervention because it addresses the issues of physical and mental isolation at the same time. In a group setting, these women can discuss a variety of topics that may be hard to tackle alone. Some of the topics that are going to be discussed are what is social isolation in higher education, social and emotional health, the effects of systemic racism, and identifying support in the college. The group approach is also accessible to everyone because this type of approach can be done via Zoom or Teams, and this isn't the type of approach that needs to be in person. And with COVID still occurring, that makes this intervention the most accessible for more people. Discussions of group evaluation. The feedback regarding the structure of the program can help me make improvements in this process for the current and future participants to get the most out of this support group. This is a 6-week program, and every week I will collect feedback. By the end of the 6 weeks, there will be a significant amount of qualitative and quantitative data to back the validity of this group. To evaluate the group, at the end of each meeting, I will provide a form that will allow the participants to address how they felt they were meeting their goals. The form will include what the participants would like to change in the structure of the program. That way, I will be getting documentation that is tracking their progress while also getting accurate feedback on how the participants view the group. Doing evaluation and using tools such as feedback forms or Google polls to understand the climate of the group is one of the ways um, that we can get a true depiction on how effective the group work that we're doing is, but also to address and assess the need for the type of intervention that's being done. Without an evaluation tool, it would be impossible to understand the potential impact of this group. A relevant connection. The purpose of this group is to support Black women in higher education. This group will add to the community on campus by addressing the issues of mental and physical isolation these women face in their work life. With more support on campus, they will have better mental health. This these women will be able to focus on different things other than an unpleasant work environment. By creating a healthy work environment, Black students that work with these women will see a positive workplace and potentially be interested in working in this field if they see representation of Blackness that is fully supported in the workplace. Creating a workplace that fully supports Black women and supports Blackness is also a good tool, and another reason why this group is so important, because this group can be used as a tool as far as retention and recruitment go for Black students in any college. By students continuously seeing Black faculty and staff be supported, they will feel more comfortable applying to different majors, and they will feel more comfortable applying to jobs, particularly in a higher education, if they see that these Black women in these positions also feel supported. And with more women who are feeling supported in these positions, that leads to less turnover and more longevity within these positions.